Taurus, you are the sign that truly understands the value of things in your life, but unfortunately, Jupiter isn't naturally aligned with your energy. Now, does that mean difficult results, and why this is important? Well, first, not necessarily. Jupiter still is a benefic, and a lot of it depends on your natal chart and the placement of Jupiter in your chart. Now, what makes this year 2026 special is that Jupiter is going to be exalted in the sign of Cancer after a decade. Now, this is going to amplify the themes for you in themes of comfort, themes of money, emotional security. However, this year is also a lesson. You know, you will be focusing a lot on, when I say comfort, that's the material gains, and which leads you into that contentment zone. With contentment comes attachment, and that creates a resistance towards change, which is not always a good idea, because change is the only thing that's constant, right? So the key here is to balance, build stability, try to stay adaptable. Now, in today's video, we will be discussing Jupiter's entire journey through 2026, where it will be moving from Gemini to Cancer and Cancer to Leo. During Cancer transit, it's going to move through two nakshatras, Pushya and Ashlesha, and then in Leo into Magh Nakshatra. Each phase is going to bring a shift of energy, and towards the end of the video, I will be sharing some remedy helps you to align with the energy of Jupiter. Now, in short, when Jupiter is in Pushya, that's the time you really need to take your communication seriously. Think before you speak. You'll have to take ownership of your words, because all of it is going to carry weight and consequences, which are going to create trouble later on. In August, when Jupiter is going to transit into Ashlesha, I would ask you to stop over analyzing or trying to control the situations. You can't control everything. Miscommunication is going to arise very easily, so keep things simple and very grounded. Don't overthink, that's where you will react. And lastly, in October, Jupiter is going to head to Leo, into Magh Nakshatra. This is where your focus is going to shift towards your home, your family, and that's where your inner security is. This is the time you will be building very strong emotional and physical foundations. So, overall, this year is about turning your inner values into a tangible reality, but not without challenges, as I mentioned earlier. Uh, Fortunately, Jupiter is, a benefic planet. It's going to still give you blessings, and it's going to help you navigate them. So let's dig a little deeper into three phases. The first phase starts, which is already ongoing, is from March 11th to June 1st, where Jupiter is direct in the sign of Gemini in your second house, the house of money, speech, throat, self-worth, capacity of earning. So during the very beginning of this transit, March 11th, you would have noticed the financial movement. The stagnation is not there. There would be a little movement, but there is movement. The cash flow will improve as we progress, and you will find creative ways to generate income, especially through the skills that you have overlooked in the past. You haven't tapped into that skill, but naturally you will fall into that. This is also a great time to ask for a raise, or increase your own pricing. Now, from health perspective, pay attention to your throat and your neck area. That's there is a strong body and mind connection and a link that's going to take place. So if you're trying to suppress an emotion or a true realization, it is going to show up physical tension, especially in your throat and your neck. So speak honestly, and this is going to help you release that blockage that's going to take place in your physical body. Phase 2, which is from June 2nd to October 30th. This is where Jupiter is going to be exalted in the sign of Cancer in your third house. Now, this is the most powerful phase of the year, as Jupiter is getting exalted after a decade. Now, this will be about your courage, your communication, your initiative expansion. You will take more than usual initiatives. You will feel drawn to invest or even upgrading in, things like technology or even a vehicle, just to enhance your mobility and independence. That's a good thing. There are these are not going to be luxury items, but a necessity for growth, which is going to help you grow in the longer run. Now, when Jupiter will enter Pushya Nakshatra on June 18th, it's a golden period, especially beneficial for those who are in the sector of teaching, who are into writing or consulting or even communication based work, which is mostly consulting. Your words are going to gain authority. It's going to attract people who are going to trust and who are going to follow your guidance. Now, from health standpoint, during this time, it's a healing phase, especially for your nervous system. Try to spend, this is like a remedy, try to spend some time near water or green area. Even a short trip is going to charge that energy that you need to go forward and keep going. Now, when Jupiter is going to enter Ashlesha on August 18th, your mind is going to become very sharp, very intuitive and perspective, almost like a detective. Now, this is a very good time, an excellent time, if I will say, for investments, for strategic decisions. And you will be able to sense the hidden risk that others are going to miss because of your heightened intuition. So, make the most of this time. On personal front, I would ask you to avoid possessiveness, even that emotional intensity in your relationship, especially with your siblings and close relatives, so that you can maintain true respect from the other side, maintaining a relationship. So try to control your possessiveness. Last phase is October 31st to onwards, when Jupiter enters the sign of Leo in Mag Nakshatra in your fourth house. Now the focus is going to shift inward, from ambition to foundation, from work to home. This is where you will feel very inspired. You will like to beautify your home in a way that reflects your legacy, your heritage, or your status, for that matter. There is also a possibility of you might get an ancestral property during this time, or even if you have a family run business, but you might just suddenly get pulled into it. This phase is about emotional grounding, creating a space that is going to support you, your long term security and your identity. So overall, Taurus, your biggest win this year is mastery in your field of trade. Whether it's starting a podcast, whether you're writing a book, or refining a complex skill, this year you become exceptional at what you do. But there is a caution. Early success sometimes create illusions of I know it all. So please don't fall for that trap. Try to stay humble, stay open. That curiosity and openness create will give you growth, and growth that is beyond that initial win that you're going to taste. So let's move on to the remedial part now. For remedies this year, you will experience a lot of information overload. So try to prioritize to unplug regularly, whether it's through exercise or meditation, or simply walking in the nature is going to be the best remedy I can suggest you for that grounding. So try to find what resets you the most and keep doing it consistently throughout the year. Another supportive practice for you would be to listen to 528 megahertz frequency music during the day, to help reduce the stress, and it's going to boost your energy and help you maintain that emotional balance. And then lastly, you can light a lamp or a candle in the southwest corner of your home. It is symbolically honoring your ancestors and inviting them both for a blessing and a wisdom to move forward in your life. So before I end the video, Taurus, in 2026, your silent strength is going to become your visible power. Uh, Nobody's going to see that anymore as a weakness. You've spent years building your worth. Now it's time to express it. And when you do, the world is going to listen to you. If you like the video, do share it with others, and please don't forget to subscribe.